can't breathe, I can't breathe. You're my oxygen, my oxygen. I hyperventilate when I'm not with you. Living in a fairy tale, my dream came true. Do anything I put my mind to. My support system, we be like.
Welcome to another edition of Feature Artist Fridays. Today we have Gabby on the line. Hey Gabby, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I'm currently living in San Antonio right now.
Okay. So what's the scene like out there for music?
It's not bad. We have a lot of local artists doing stuff. They do a lot of open mics, talent shows, and stuff like that. So,
Okay. So what made you get started? Just tell us a little bit about what do. You sing, you rap, what's your genre?
I mostly do rap, but I sing a little bit. Some of my hooks are more on the R&B-ish side. I guess that's kind of my background. It's kind of versatile because I actually like to dabble a little bit in pop rap, so it's a little bit different.
So what's pop rap? Tell me.
Kind of like that techno-ish music with rap over it, basically. You're probably familiar with Flo Rida. Some of his stuff, kind of like that.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So, when did you get started doing music? What brought you to that?
Oh my gosh. I've been interested in music since I was about 5, since as far as I can remember. So I just started doing kind of writing early on, singing in church, probably at the age of 5. So it's been a long time without telling my age, yeah.
Got it. So, how do you think that it's been going so far? You on your music grind, trying to get your music out there. What has been working for you as an artist so far?
Currently, I'm promoting a lot of my music on online internet radio, which is Django. You can look that up, Django.com, Gabby. Also, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, just pretty much any avenue out there.
So, of course, we've all heard Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Django is the one I haven't really heard about too much. So tell me what Django is about for artists who haven't, been on that website yet. What is the benefits of putting your music on Django?
Django you get to, hear different people from around the world, basically. Like, it goes to, so you get to, you basically, let's see, it's internet radio, but it's throughout. Like, you can use it. It's people in Jamaica, Canada, basically all over, not just the United States, even China, Japan. So it's a really good avenue to get your music out all over, especially if you're trying to, broaden your aspects, not just in your city.
Okay. So have you been on SoundCloud before? Reverb Nation? Is it similar to that type of format?
With Django, you actually have to pay a fee every month, and they put your songs in rotation. They have over 7 million listeners.
Oh.
So they put your music in rotation, and you can actually get fans. So when they listen to your music, they can fan your music or like it, and they'll play more of it the more people that fan you.
Got it. So, see, that's definitely a useful tip. Like I said, I haven't really heard people talk about that, and that's a whole other aspect, the fact they have 7 million, listeners on that station, and people can definitely tap into, and put their music on. So that's great. Have you been doing a lot of shows and events as well?
Yeah, every now and then I'll do Probably about once or twice a week. I try to go out and to the local clubs and do, perform. One of the, last night they had a Cypher Tuesday at Club Saga. It was pretty interesting.
So a lot of times with open mics and stuff of that nature, it's basically a lot of, artists performing for a lot of other artists. Do you think when you do that type of event, that's a benefit to your career? What are you trying to accomplish when you do, open mics and things like that?
For that, probably just more so networking. Just meeting new people, you might can collaborate with them. It's not necessarily used for promotion, I guess, because you're right, it is mostly a lot of other artists there who are interested in music, so it's definitely for collaboration and networking mostly.
Gotcha. Okay. So, what other things that you think that you've been trying to do that may be a little different from, the norm?
Right now, I'm just finishing up my CD, so I will be working on that, trying to promote it, and try to get some radio play, basically. That's my next big step. And also I have a video that's coming out that's produced by WorldStarsHipHop.com. Shout out to Charles. He's working on it now, so hopefully that'll be out shortly within the next month.
Cool. Is this your first album that you're dropping, or have you done others?
It's my first solo album because I've been working with other artists. Yeah, I've probably got a total of 3 CDs totally, but this is my first solo by myself.
As a female in the industry, getting your name out and working with other artists or business people in the entertainment industry. Of course, it's mainly a male-dominated field. Have you encountered any positive or negative encounters, by being a female in the industry?
Oh yeah, that's one of the drawbacks. I think that's probably why we don't have as many females doing it, because you have to kind of weed through what's real and what's just another attempt, basically. I talk a lot about that on my CD that I just did, because it's definitely, you have to weed through a lot of the BS.
When you say a lot of the BS, what type of things are you referring to?
Well, without getting too much into it, so basically you might have somebody that will tell you, I like your music, I want to work with you, but they might have alternative motives. So that's what I mean by that. Yeah, you got to be really just if you're about your business, you won't have that issue. Just let them know from the front what it is, that you're serious about your music. Versus a guy, you don't have to deal with that. It's just straight up, hey, let's do this music. Versus a female, it's, what's your number, or, what's your relationship status. So that's what I mean by the BS.
Right, gotcha. So, anything else that you include that, gives you a totally different perspective, or something you dealt with, that you want to put out there, whether positive, negative, what's working, what's not for you?
I'm going to have to say that I don't know that a lot of people make it on, because I think a lot of artists, we overuse Facebook and Twitter, and a lot of that because you don't see a lot of people that just really get exposed like that. I think it's too much. It's oversaturated with independent artists. Sometimes I'll get 20, 30 songs, tweet it to me. So, like, am I really going to sit there and listen to all of them stuff? I feel like that as an artist, I can imagine what, producers are feeling like, or, A&Rs. So I don't think it's necessarily the best. I think it's good for networking, but not necessarily the best for getting, promoted.
Okay. What do you think are better avenues?
Better avenues? I'm still trying to figure that out. If I knew, I'd definitely be doing it. It's hard. It just is. It's almost like, the luck of the draw type thing. Being in the right place at the right time. I think just make sure you exalt all your resources that you have.
Right. Got it. Yep. I'm sure a lot of artists feel the same way, that, how do you break through the clutter? Everybody out there that's trying to do it, how do you, get your music to stand out, or, what you're about to stand out when it's so many people that are flooding the market, So I'm sure a lot of artists definitely, feel you on that point. And Facebook and Twitter, they are definitely great for, building up your network, and with those things like that, you get immediate feedback, you get immediate results, but still, does that translate into sales? Does that translate into actual fans of your music, Right. So definitely understand that. So I'm going to put you on the spot. Now, since you do both, I'll give you the option, drop those 16 bars, singing, rapping, whatever you want to do. Let the people see your talent.
That's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing this year. That's what I'm doing right here at this very moment. Unexcel me and my music. Since I was this high, wanna be a star. Running through my veins, deep like a scar. Grandma used to grab me by the hands, look me in the eyes. I'm destined for something. Said it was a prize. Dust myself off and I try again. Knocking at the door so I let it in. I just wanna be successful. Looking in the window, hoping that he bless you. It really ain't for the weak at heart. Drop out the race before it starts. I can see it now, right in my reach, and I never break if I feel the heat. I'm turning up the stove, rubber for rage. I love the spotlight, addicted to the stage. To all of my haters that said I wouldn't make it, I make my own destiny, so I'm gonna take it.
That's what's up. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time out, and best of luck to what you're doing. And we're going to make sure, that you keep it going, support you, and I'll be posting all your links. And, if you have a video you want me to post, I'll do that as well for you. So I appreciate you taking the time out today, all right?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.